These are our stories from the driver's seat. Our opinions only, not our employers or school districts. Student safety and privacy always come first. So no names, faces, routes, or, you know that kid, details ever make it on the podcast.
Welcome back. You're listening to School Bus Banter, episode 8 or something like that.
Something like that.
Hi, Jerry. I'm Joe.
That didn't sound, you were like, hi, Jerry. Like, are you
Jerry.
Annoyed with me?
Hi, Jerry. No, we're continuing.
We're continuing. So just behind the scenes, y'all, we fucking just did like...
No, we?
Sorry. No. Let me say it. We bantered for 6 minutes roughly, and I just realized I wasn't recording like a freaking noob, and I hate my life.
Oh yeah, Mister. I have done 300 podcasts.
Yeah, I've done. I bet I have recorded 700 podcasts.
Oh.
And I'm telling you, on
one
each
job. Go ahead. I'm playing.
I know. What were we talking about? I want to go back to that. We were talking about.
Okay.
We were talking about we were talking about the Chinese fire drill, and then we were talking about, is that politically correct? We didn't figure that out, but how did we get on that topic? We need to preface it.
You wanted to see, well, first of all, it would be funny if we just one morning all got on someone else's bus.
Yes.
For the kids.
For
like
the
a
kids.
Prank.
And then we talked about you and I should just do it, but then we would get in trouble. And then I was going to say, you always ask for forgiveness. You never ask for permission. Yeah. Oh, and then I was saying, oh my gosh, it's coming back to me now, that they wouldn't care because the kids would get there. Right, the kids would get there, and you know, I know, I'm so fucking mad I didn't record that. And there's a shortage of bus drivers, and we're going to be talking about that today.
There you go. We got to the point.
Barely. I wish I had the first thing. I was rocking. I was rolling.
You still did good, because let's go back to where you're right. I don't think we get in trouble because we just, first they'd be like, why'd you do that? And we're like, oh, we just want to see if we had any mistakes in our routes. And we do it so automatically every day that maybe there's something that, we can catch on other people's routes and make it right. But 2, we picked up all the kids, right? So you shouldn't care.
Right, and they're all safe.
They all got to school.
Honestly, other than another driver seeing us, I don't think no one would say anything.
Right.
I don't think they would. I mean, it's not like the kid knows it's a grand, like they don't know that I am. I'm like, oh, I guess we got a sub today. Miss Joe is gone, or Mr. Jerry's gone. I guess we have a sub. So I don't think the kids would report it. I think the other drivers would be like, what the fuck?
Why? It would be so funny.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
It would be so funny.
That's a good one.
Real quick before we jump in the business, I think it's time for a guest.
Oh yeah. That would be fun.
Yes. And don't be shy about it. You are on camera, but like we don't record that part. We just record the audio if I hit record correctly. If
you can wear a face mask if you're getting ready for bed. You can have PJs on. No, there's no judgment here for sure.
I mean, we're beautiful, but you're just going to have to deal with that when you come on.
I mean, I get really tired of people staring at me, but I get it.
I mean, yes.
I get it.
All right. So this is the news edition. Real quick business. Email schoolbusbanter@gmail.com to tell us you want to be on the show. Facebook group link is in the description. It's all fixed. Yay. And then we have a phone number you can text or call.
What's our phone number?
Our phone number is 757-529-1574. You can text us. You can be part of the joke, of the middle finger joke that someone allegedly didn't do, and you can send us a middle finger emoji at that number, and we'll be like, oh, it's one of the crew. I love it. It's a new crew.
We'll know what they're talking about.
We'll know. Yeah, that's all. You don't even have to put any explanation.
That person is no longer here. That person's gone.
They're like,
had a big reality check.
Yeah, they're like, these people are crazy. So, all right, school bus in the news. One of the things we want to talk about is the statewide school bus shortage. So it was an article out of Michigan, and they just talked about like it's just really hard since COVID. Everything since COVID, right? Like
Everything.
that's my new timestamp of stuff. Did it happen pre-COVID or post-COVID? This district says they have serves about 9,000 students. Of those, between 4 and 5K rely on transportation daily, but it's man, they're struggling with it. This district said that they have implemented several innovative approaches to try to get drivers on the bus. They're going to cross-training opportunities. Bus drivers can work in the food service department during midday hours, helping in kitchen and cafeterias. Paraprofessional roles, drivers can serve as classroom assistants during school hours to create full-time positions and flexible scheduling. I mean, okay. The district accommodates drivers who can only work mornings or afternoon routes. I mean, if you're desperate, you're going to take somebody that can only do mornings.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought this was a really cool statement. While commercial's driver's license and safety training are required, they emphasize that the most important qualification is harder to measure: a genuine care for children.
Oh,
and I thought that was
hard.
I thought that was a great line. Like, yes, it's important that we have good drivers that have CDLs, but you got to be.
That's the saying where it looks good on paper.
Yes.
Comes in because it's the whole 90% other of the circle that you're looking for. Yeah.
And also, he says, they play a crucial role beyond transportation, because we've talked about this. Bus drivers are extremely important. They're the first face that many of our children see, he noted. But we need somebody that's going to start their day with a shining light and then finish the day off with a little bit of empowerment. So this director is saying the right things. But let's talk about that a little bit. Like, why is there such a shortage? I know in our little world, we're always running on a razor's edge, right? Like, I feel like we have all our routes filled with full-time drivers, but like not a lot in the wings. I mean, we're not privy to that information, right? But I feel like we don't have people knocking down our door.
Correct. Yeah. It's the first, and I don't know if maybe part of my survey that I did for our group, but is wages. I mean, that's the first thing people are going to say is we're behind on what the drivers need to be at for, especially in our state. But again, this job is not going to be the husband or wife's. You're not going to be the breadwinner. This, I think I'm fortunate that my partner is the breadwinner. So as far as I'm allowed to do the more relaxed hours. Now, that being said, I try and get as many hours as I can, and I usually round out between 35 and 40.
Ass.
But what?
Asshole.
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who's number 6 in line?
Joe's got a lot more seniority than me, so AKA she gets a lot of field trips.
Yeah. Maybe I'm 5 in line now. Anyway, it's for the money. For me, it's good. It's good money.
It's okay.
I like it for what I do. It's good. Yeah, sure. We're going to bargain for more. I mean, we're always just going to do that. But I believe it's that. Don't you think it's like the hours are equally important? That just drivers are going to work like 20 hours. And that's just not enough for household income. I mean,
God, it's the amount of we're not going to talk about the economy on this show, but like just in the last 5 years, like shit's so expensive. And again, I'm in the same boat. My partner has a great job. And so I'm able to do this because I wanted to do it, right? I went from a pretty high paying job that I loved.
Yep, same.
But I wanted to give back. And I'm like, when am I going to have the opportunity? Because, my wife makes decent money and I can do this. I mean, we don't make shit money, but it's not, you and I, you could not live on this money.
No.
I don't think you could live on it even at 40 hours.
I mean, singly, yeah. Kids, no.
I mean, barely on singly. Just,
right.
So yeah, we're talking about why it's tough to get people in. I think a lot of it is money. Now, our district, our contract, I think is amazing. But we are on the lower end of our hourly, but we get a lot of benefits that make up for that.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying. So I'm happy with it. But a new person that comes in and says, "Oh, I'm only going to make this an hour, but I can go to this district and make $3 or more an hour, they're probably going to go there.
That was exactly what I was going to say, is they're looking at that bottom line per hour, but not realizing, oh my God, our benefit package is amazing.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. And it's not just that. It's, our level of when we hit benefits are different than a lot of districts. So, but yeah, I think it comes down to money. And honestly, could it also be like the temperament of like parents and how things are as far as like just everything? Behavior. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You got to have some tough skin. Definitely. For sure. I mean, you can't. I think the people that see like, okay, bus drivers make decent amount of money. I only want to work 20 hours a week because, I'm allowed to do that. I want to work when my kids are in school and I want the summers off, which again can go swing either way.
Right.
People don't want a job where they have the summers off because now you got to look for a summer job.
Right.
But those, again, that want to stay home or can stay home with their kids, they get the summers off. This is great. This is a great gig. But driving the bus is the easy part. That's the easy part. It's the 42, choir concert people that are behind you that you got to pay attention to and really recognize and build relationships, because it will be easier. Not easy, but it will be easier.
I do like that it doesn't, we're not making $40 an hour, because guess what? Then we're not going to have a problem getting in, but people are coming in for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
They're coming in for the 40 an hour. They're not coming in, to... And we're not sitting back in our chairs and our high horses say we're some fucking heroes or anything, but what am I trying to say? I feel like it's a respectable job and I'm proud to do it. And I tell people like, yeah, no, it's not easy, but I enjoy doing it. And it's like me giving back. I always say, they're like, oh, why did you decide to drive bus? I'm like, well, I wanted to give back to the community, but I wanted to get paid for it. Like, basically,
there you go. Yeah.
I already do volunteer stuff that I don't get paid for, and I enjoy it. But like, I wanted to do a job where like I can get paid for it, but still give back, because it's truly giving back. I mean, even teachers. I mean, it's you're again not heroes, but you're really kind of giving up some sanity to kind of like help the kids along.
It's time. I know I have a lot of teachers in my family, and you are doing that job, if not double, almost double of the time of what you get paid, because so much time and prep has to go.
Well, especially the teacher part.
Yeah. And with bus driving, I think it's just pay attention to everything, not just, the bus and the traffic and that. I think this job is good for people with, I don't want to speculate and say, OCD or anything, but we're very routine.
Right.
It's the same thing day after day, the same kids, the same stop. When a kid is absent, especially if when that kid is absent.
Right.
It's very good for people like that. And I'm that people, because I love knowing what I'm going into the next day. Okay, weather, we don't know about the weather, if it's going to be snowy or whatnot. But those challenges I can handle.
Right.
Mentally.
Well, that's a good conversation for recruiting, but getting back to the reason, the article is like, what would, like, if it was Joe, like going to admin saying, gosh, or they come to you and say, hey, Joe, we gotta get more drivers in the door. I mean, is it as simple as money? Which is, it's not simple, because, you got 40 drivers, you give them a $5 raise. I mean, that's a lot of money over the course of the year.
I think I did ask another bus driver, and they've done be a bus driver for a day. Come in the bus lot and drive a bus. You know what
I would Yeah, that would be fun. I just thought of something, and we've talked about this on my other podcast, the Gig Economy podcast.
Nice plug.
I love when companies, and the school as a company, treat their employees better by simple things. So that might be, hey, we're going to provide bags of chips in the lounge. Like, like not unlimited, but we're going to provide some snacks just for you guys to be like, thanks for doing this. I mean, No, would I want $5 an hour? Of course. I would want more money over a bag of fucking chips. But my point is, when a company kind of like rubs your back a little bit and is like, thank you. I'm like, I know I wish I could give you more money, but like we're giving free coffee or whatever. Just something
Recognizing.
Just recognizing or looking forward to like, oh my God, I forgot my snack this morning, but I know there's granola bars at the at the lounge. I don't know what you think about that, but like, did you ever hear about like Google? Their offices are like just amazing. Like they eat for free. Now this is Google. I mean, they have unlimited money, but like they have, childcare for the parents. And I'm not asking that. I'm just throwing things out there. They have just amazing things for the employees. Like what I would love that if I was looking at to change a bus company or a bus district, I would be like, oh wow, that's super cool that maybe they really think about their drivers. So that would be one thing I would like to add.
I think how the district takes care of the equipment, and I think our district shows they do.
That's a good selling point.
Our mechanics are top line. I know the one mechanic in particular, and you always said this too, like when you get into a conversation, it's hard to get away because he's so excited about teaching you about your bus.
I know.
So without going more into that, I think looking at the district buses, I compare our buses all the time when we pass another district and just kind of seeing, what shape they're in and do they get new ones every year or every couple years? And it is a tough sell. It's a tough sell, obviously, because we're in this situation right now. I also want to ask if other districts have other staff departments with the CDL. So if they are short, they tell the parents or they put it out there on Facebook, hey, we're not going to be picking up in this neighborhood today because I'm so sorry.
Who's calling you? Well, I almost said the name.
Just a second.
Is it our friend? Mm-mm. You can mute that. Just touch your...
No, it's my watch that's on the other side of the room. And I can't. Oh, I can. It's right here.
Sure, it's your watch.
Fuck. What were we talking about?
You're all flustered now. You were talking about calling on the community that had a CDL.
Okay. So with our district, other departments have a CDL, so we can call in the mechanic, we can call in our dispatcher, we can call in grounds, I think they work for, and we have a couple of options there where other districts, they just get on Facebook and tell the neighborhood, hey, we're not picking up in this neighborhood anymore because we don't have a driver for it. And I think our options go a little bit wider.
Yeah, I mean, it's all how you set it up. Like they said, if you get hired in this department, you have to get your CDL. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's part of it. Yes, I like that. No, I would kind of hate it if I want to come into a grounds department and work on the grounds and like, oh no, I got to drive a bus. Like,
yeah,
and I know,
I understand.
I know their new contract, they get paid a little bit more now. And so I'm glad for that. So it makes them more like, yes, I will do this. And I don't know if they get a choice on it or
right.
I don't know, but I know they get paid a little bit more for doing it, and I'm happy for that. So they're a little bit happier.
Yeah, we haven't been able, or we haven't had the need to cancel bus runs. No, because we can pull in some people. I just wonder if other districts did that too.
Yeah, I'd be curious. So, well, let us know what your district does that, keeps you there, or what would make you go to another district. So, like I said, we're just trying to figure it out. I mean, it's not that we're packed with drivers, but we always seem to have enough to not cancel a route. And that's important. And that's I'm proud to drive for my district because we have that. We're, like we can say that we're taking care of business. So anything else to add for that, Joe?
No, I'm just making notes. Sorry.
Gotcha. All right. The second story we want to touch on is this was Joe and I, before we started recording, we swear we didn't talk about this, but if we did, I mean, who cares? I don't think
we did. It's all right.
I don't think we did, but are you done writing notes?
I'm done. I'm done. If we talked about this, we're very sorry. Move along.
I don't think we did
Continue your
because
day.
I don't remember reading this article. So, this is in Detroit, a driver facing backlash. I have a highlighter thing, and I'm chuckling because what I'm going to read next. Community backlash after live streaming himself offering free rides to students walking to school during frigid weather. So I don't know if he did it. I hope he didn't do it while he was driving. So he owns a transportation company, and he advertised on his Facebook page that he was offering impromptu free rides because it was so cold. He said, "I'll be on the east side this morning, finding kids that walk to school and giving them a free ride. Let your kids know if a yellow bus with, his name's transportation on it, it's safe to get on. Please share and drop some location." So obviously, some parents were like freaking out, like, why
so many red flags.
There's so many red flags. He's not affiliated with the Detroit schools at all. He is only contracted to operate a planned route with, I think it's a child development center. So I guess he just,
bless his big heart for
I know.
Trying to do the right thing.
Well, is it the right thing or is it the moral thing?
Trying to do a right thing.
Yeah.
Trying to do. You can't do that nowadays. I mean,
no. I mean,
so it wasn't a school bus driver. It wasn't a school bus.
I believe it was a school bus, but it probably was like, I call them short buses. It was a smaller one. You know the ones that run around town by us that do like the daycares or whatever. It was probably one of those. Yeah. It didn't really show a picture of it. Okay. They're not charging him with anything. They sat down with him. Obviously, he said he apologized. He didn't, I was just, he goes, it was just so cold. It was freezing. I was in my own bus for over an hour. My feet were frozen. I felt so bad to see these kids walking.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, he says he added that offering rides to random students is not something that he typically does, and he said he did not make any money from any of the additional passengers. So, I mean, obviously he has a CDL. I mean, he has his own bus company.
I'm so glad that they just sat down and talked to him because there are so many people that just be like, "You're fired. Give me your CDL."
Right.
Or it would have been just a quick.
Or well, he owns his own company. He would lose that contract. You know what I mean? So
or his CDL. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be interested on how they would get rid of his CDL. I mean, if he owns his own business, that would have to be done by the state. It wouldn't,
right? Yeah.
But I mean, I like his thought. I like that he's caring for the kids. Honestly, if it's that freaking cold, then why are you having school? Like he said, it was like that day. It was negative 15-degree wind chill, and I think our district is negative 20 before they cancel school.
Yeah.
I don't quite know. I should know that because I'm always praying for a snow day.
He just wanted to do the right thing. And
he did.
I think it was handled appropriately. They sat down, they talked to him. Everything's gonna be okay. Hopefully he doesn't do it again. God, you try so hard to do good things and it backfires. And that's what sucks because back when our parents, they would have gotten the back of a tractor wagon and hauled their ass to school, something. It's just, that's how you did it back then. But now you can't jump into a car with strangers.
But yeah, if you do Uber and Lyft, that's what you're doing.
Yeah. Exactly.
I was talking to my friend about that. Like he is 50. I think he's 59. Maybe he's 58. I'm not sure. But he's talked about
52.
What's that?
He's probably 52.
No, I think he's more like 55. We talked about how back in the 70s, and I remember some of it, I was born mid-70s, like I don't even think my parents put a seatbelt on me. Like in the back seat. And
we rode in the console.
Or I don't think I was ever in a car seat. I don't remember my sisters ever being, like I'm the oldest, my sisters ever being in a car seat. So when you say, this isn't back in the day, you're right. I mean, can you imagine putting a kid in a car without putting him in a seat? Like a child seat. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I know you're pretty old. I don't know if you remember any of that.
Yeah, I just said I rode it like I straddled the console.
Oh, in the middle?
Front seat. Just straddled it while we went to Grandma and Grandpa's.
Yeah.
Yep.
So no charges are reported for this guy. He agreed
That's
to
good.
stop offering rides to students who are not on his authorized route. Well, sounds like you need to be a regular bus driver. He just made an error of judgment. I mean, I don't know why he would have thought that was okay, but yeah.
Well, he probably didn't have time to think. He saw the kids walking and just, well, I guess you did say he did post on Facebook.
Well, yeah, he premeditatedly did it.
He did, yeah.
In premeditated, like sound like he committed murder. So
and they were all gone.
But I agree with you. I'm so glad that they didn't press charges and be like, just sit him down like, hey, bro, what are you doing?
Bro.
Like, don't freaking take, like, this is 2026, dude. Like, my phones were ringing off the hook. Like, you can't be doing that shit. It's just like, gosh. Shit, you want to.
Especially in that city.
Well, I think it would have been worse here.
Oh, well, yeah.
You know, I think it would have been worse.
He wouldn't have even made it, like, probably 2 blocks.
They probably would have shot out his tires. It's coming down. Get the tires.
And then there goes our radio chatter.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Yeah, we're pretty fortunate where we are. We haven't had any too major things, except that one time I had that. Remember that kid's brother try to get on my bus? Do you remember that a couple years ago?
No.
You don't remember that?
Okay,
we'll save that for another episode because
I'm writing it down.
Okay, it's a good story from the road, even though it happened years ago, and I can't believe you don't remember that, but it was pretty scary. It was pretty scary. So
Ooh, good. That's a good plug.
That's a good tease.
Listen next time for that.
Next time for episode 9.
Episode 9.
Jason almost dies by a student's brother. Dun, dun, dun. All right.
Nice.
Are we done? We're like slap
Did
happy.
you have a nap today? Because sounds like.
Speaking of that, no, I didn't. I don't know where my energy's coming from because last night at 1:40, I hear, I know this isn't about busing, but I hear beep. And I like kind of open my eyes. And I'm a heavy sleeper. I look over at my wife's a minute later. Beep. And I was like, oh, fuck. There's a smoke alarm or a carbon monoxide. So I stumble out. Now, we have a security system. And with that, it's fire and smoke, but not carbon monoxide. So then I figure out it's upstairs by the kids' room. So it's 1:40 in the morning. I'm in my underwear. It's freaking cold in the house. So then I hear it goes off again. So then I take the carbon monoxide off, go in the bathroom, wait, because it's hard to tell when there's two things next to each other what's actually beeping. It was the carbon monoxide. So I go downstairs, turn the alarm on, off, open the garage door, chuck it outside. Didn't even take the battery out because I was worried it was gonna do something to wake the whole fam up. So it beeped all night. So this morning when I was drinking my coffee, I heard it beep and then I finally went out. But I'm like, that being said, I don't know where my energy's coming from because I've been tired all day because that fucking thing woke me up.
You didn't get a nap then?
No, I don't have time for a nap.
Oh, I thought you had a little bit.
I mean, I got 90 minutes, but I got to eat breakfast during that time. Like that's the only time I'm home is pretty much that. And then I get a little bit of time after my midday, but not enough to tuck in.
Have we gone over bus drivers that do other things in the district?
No.
Like middays and stuff? Okay, I'm writing that down.
Okay. All right, we're done.
If people have listened this long, thank you. You are invested because we are just rambling right now.
Well, I might cut some of this rambling out, so we'll see.
Oh, gotcha.
End it, sucker.
Oh, I'm sorry. What am I supposed to say? Same bus? What?
It's episode 8. How do you not know what to say?
I don't know because okay, just be done. Same bus.
Same kids.
Different stories.
Good night.
Did I get it?
Yeah, you did.
Is that right?
I'm leaving. Fuck.